Well, a very good afternoon to all of you. It's Kimberly Bouchard here, author of the Positively Disney book series and the Positively Disney show host. I had to check this place out for myself. The place I'm calling regarding is Gideon's Bakehouse, located at Disney Springs, the famous half-pound cookie. And I'll tell you, they are half a pound each nearly, because if you just take a look at these delectables in front of me, it's crazy how big they are. This is the peanut butter crunch. This is the triple chocolate, the Von Krampus, which is sort of a mint chocolate, I believe, a toffee, chocolate toffee pistachio, a original chocolate chip, the cookies and cream, and they usually come in a box like this if you buy as many as we did last night. So they come wrapped in a box, and here they are, nicely wrapped in here. And this is the special Santa's White Christmas. Just look at that beautiful thing. It looks like there's snow on there. It looks incredible. It's so weighty. And besides cookies, they also serve cake, and I'll reserve the cake for the very last taste test. You know, this place, I believe, started 3 years ago with one employee. And I will tell you a little secret. If you want to get a Gideon Bakehouse cookie, get in line first thing when you arrive at Disney Springs. We were heading out and ended up waiting 225 minutes. Yes, you heard it. I've never waited in any kind of line, be it virtual or anything, for a cookie, for an attraction or anything. 225 minutes we waited. The lady behind me was coming back specifically for the toffee crunch. And because she had tried it, she was willing to wait 225 minutes along with us. At any rate, that's my biggest tip for you, is get in that queue when you arrive there. Okay, let's go. I'm going to start with just the original chocolate chip. So I'm going to just cut into that. It's pretty firm, lots of body in there, and it looks like it is loaded with chocolate chips. And then, of course, the cookie dough. I'm going to give it a whirl here. Wow. That's definitely amazing. You can taste a little bit of the salt on the top, just filled with chocolate chips. I mean, I don't know how many ounces of chocolate chips go into something like this, but this is the bottom cookie part. And I'm gonna break it open for you. Just look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I've got a big dinner at Crystal Palace tonight, so I'm gonna just take it just a wee bit of a bite. I'm gonna go for the cookies and cream. Anyways, that's very lovely. Again, this is actually a little bit taller than the other cookie. And here we have a multiple of colors in there. Let's see what this one tastes like. Cookies and cream. That one is a lot smoother. It's sort of got a little bit of a little more crumbly of a texture, but not dry. It looks like you can see, it almost looks like a little bit of an Oreo cookie type of thing in here. So not overly powerfully sweet. It's actually, believe it or not, I love chocolate, but not like overdosing in chocolate, which this is what I thought it was going to be. And actually, it's very pleasant. It's not overpowering in chocolate. Let's see. Let's try the pistachio toffee crunch. I love pistachios. I love toffee. You can see all the pistachios in here. I mean, they're not scrimping here on any of the ingredients. That's the beauty of these cookies. My goodness, you know, sometimes you you buy you buy a cookie or a little piece of something, and there's you can count the chocolate chips in there or whatever. Anyways, this is inside. It's even like pieces of toffee like that. Oh, I love this one. I'm gonna give this a try. You definitely feel the substance of the toffee and the nutty flavor. It's of course not smooth, but you can feel the underlying cookie and taste the underlying cookie. And you can actually taste all of the ingredients. So I can taste the pistachio, I can taste the chocolate, and definitely taste the toffee in here. That's lovely. I'm going to break that apart. Now that's a pretty darn thick cookie. I mean, I think this is like, these are cookies meant for two. I could not imagine finishing one of these. Just having a good little piece. I love that toffee. Okay, so let's go on to, this is such a pretty one. Looks like it has the edible sprinkles on there, sparkles. I know I got some for baking and put it on my own snowman cookies, but this is really quite lovely. It's called the Santa's White Christmas. You notice like it's a little more spread out, not quite as thick as the other one. So this is a holiday special one. I'm going to turn that around for you. And you can see the different layers. Again, substantial cookie and no scrimping on the white chocolate chips. Let me give this a whirl here. This is not the flavor I thought I was going to taste. I was expecting white chocolate, but no. This has got a bit of a mocha flavor, like a coffee flavor. So if you're a huge coffee drinker, that would go lovely with your drink. This is a surprise, actually. I was expecting just sort of this white chocolate delight, but instead you get a mocha white chocolate delight. Almost like eating like a liquid, like mocha latte, like that you would get at Starbucks, but it's in a cookie form. So if you're all about the mocha, this is definitely the cookie for you. Okay, so I'm going to go to, this is the triple chocolate. Now, I am expecting this to be quite obviously so chocolatey that it might be a little bit too much for me. But because I am doing a taste test for this, oh my goodness. So look at that. It's just full of everything chocolate. So I'm going to give that a whirl. But again, like they don't scrimp on any of the chocolate chips, any of the ingredients. I mean, I don't even know how they can bake these the way they do, because nothing is undercooked here. You know, it's really beautiful. They're not burnt at the bottom, and it's quite full. Oh, wow. That is a huge triple chocolate, I'll tell you. This would be a real delight, I think, with ice cream if you want to cut the chocolate a bit. I know for me, as I said, don't like too much chocolate in one, but if you are one of those diehard chocolate lovers, that death by chocolate, if you would, this is your cookie. Okay. You need some water. You probably need more of a glass of milk to cut some of the sweetness. Okay, on to the next one. This is called the Cookie Bomb Krampus. And you take a look at it. I mean, you've got assorted sizes of chocolate chips. Actually, if you look in this one too, all of them, you have assorted sizes. You not only have the small chocolate chips, which are actually plumper than the ones that I have ever bought in the store. But you also get quite large ones in there. So you got two different sizes of chocolates in here. You've got some other chunks of chocolate and mint, it appears to be on here. Now, okay, this one's a little harder to cut into, but this is, again, massive amounts of chocolate on here. And this is one of their specials for the holiday season. So I'm going to give this a whirl. Oh, that's lovely. It's so nice to have the mint cut the chocolate a bit. It's kind of like, I must say, you know, I bought those Andes Milk mint chocolates before, and sometimes the mint is overpowering. But this is almost like, it's a subtler mint flavor, kind of almost like a wintergreen, but not overpowering. It's actually really lovely, really special cookie. I can see why they brought this in for the holidays. Very lovely. Okay, last one I'm going to do, as we have peanut allergies in our family, I kept a nice separate for that one. The peanut butter crunch. And again, like you can see, actually see the peanuts in there and these bits here. And I'm not sure if those are peanut butter flavored little chips or what they are, but I'm going to, this is the biggest peanut butter cookie I think I've ever experienced. But again, you've got a full body of cookie and no scrimping on the bits. I'm going to give a bit a try here. Oh, they'll just melt in your mouth. Those are peanut butter flavored chocolate chip or chips. Oh, wow. It's really lovely. You know, I like that they've included some of the little salt bits in here. I don't know about you, but I like a little bit of a salty peanut butter if I'm going to have any peanut butter. Now that's a really nice addition. Gosh, I wonder how many tasting the owner had to do to figure out to add some of the salt. And the peanuts are large. Like, these aren't chopped up. Like, these are actual peanuts that you can eat. Oh my goodness. Just lovely. Before I go on to the bonus round of the cake, these cookies are $6 a piece, and they are worth it. They are well worth the wait. And as I said, if you go into Disney Springs or any Gideon's Bakehouse, make sure you pre-order in another venue, but at Disney Springs, you definitely want to get into the virtual queue. Because after your virtual queue is up, then you still have to get into a shorter line. It was crazy. So I'm going to rate these cookies. It's only according to my taste buds. So let's see. It's a hard first choice. Honestly, I'd have to go probably with the pistachio toffee. It's so delicious to add that toffee that is chewy, yet a little bit crunchy with the crunchiness of the pistachios. And as I said, no scrimping on the ingredients. There's equal amounts of the toffee and the pistachios. It just brings the flavor out, not overpowering in its sweetness. The pistachios kind of balance that out. I think my second choice, I like nutty flavored cookies. So I would say I'd have to go with the peanut butter one. And the peanut butter one is a real treat. I never buy peanut butter cookies or bring them in my house because of the peanut allergies in our home. So this was a real treat. Another surprise would be, so I'd say probably first, second, I really liked the Von Krampus, with the mint in there. That was really nice. So I'd say that'd be about my third choice. The cookies and cream would be my fourth because it was not an overpowering chocolate for me. It was nice, despite the looks, you know. So where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4. My fifth would have to be the original chocolate chip. It's massively loaded with chocolate chips. I love chocolate chips, but again, I don't like too much overpowering chocolate chips. This isn't overpowering, but I have to tell you, it's just, for some reason, I like the other ones better. My sixth one, I think, would have to be the mocha white chocolate. Now, I am not a massive fan of mocha, but I'll tell you, it's a beautiful cookie. It's the Santa's White Christmas that's only available probably for a few more days. But it's so pretty and it's so lovely and the texture is beautiful and it sparkles. It's really lovely. And then my final choice would be the triple chocolate. And again, it's only because I don't like massive amounts of too much chocolate. This is very overpowering. But again, they do add some of the salt here. You can see the salt in here. And it's really nice that they do that because it does cut down on the sweetness a little bit, you know. So that's actually a really smart thing that the bakers did for that. So those are my Gideon Bakehouse cookies that I'm telling you, I've tried so many things the last few days. I was like, I'm not sure. At least I've got help eating these cookies, but I'm definitely not going to be finishing them anytime soon. They do, I do suggest that you keep them in your fridge, and I think they will freeze as well. But before you want to eat them, take them out of the fridge to warm them to room temperature, and then it's absolutely lovely. Okay. I'm going to do the bonus round. So they have various kinds of cakes. They also have different kinds of cold brew on tap. One of the cookies I should not forget to say is that in the morning, they have a warm kind of coffee cake cookie. And I would imagine it's kind of like your cinnamon coffee cake you would have with a morning coffee back in the day. So that's the only one I didn't get because I was there last night picking up these cookies for today. All right, so one of the choices of cakes was, and this is one of my favorite flavors. And isn't that pretty, the way they do they tuck it all in, like under a little blanket here. And my favorite flavor, I have to say, is the red velvet. Like, isn't that massive, you guys? And on the edge, I'm not too sure what that is on the edge. But it looks pretty interesting. So I'm going to just take a little piece of the cake and then I'm going to take a little bit of the edge and give it a try. So here, I mean, guys, this is a big cake. This is definitely cake for two. Oh, that's actually not too sweet at all. I'm going to try some of the icing with the cake and whatever this is on the outside. Oh. Despite how it looks, this is not overpowering in sweetness. Not sicky sweet or anything. These are candied pecans. What a nice idea to add a little bit of a crunch outside of the cake. And the filling, I'm going to taste another teeny little bit. The filling, I think, has a bit of, very smooth, very nice. Well, it's definitely an icing. It's not a butter icing. I would taste that. And I think it's a kind of a cream cheese icing in there. Apart from the red, this is actually quite a brilliant red, kind of a nice Christmas red. It's a beautiful cake. The cake slices go for about $9 a piece. But again, this is for two. There's no way somebody could eat one of those pieces. There's just no way they could do that. So when you think about it, you know, $4.50 each for dessert, as beautiful as that, it's a good deal. So Gideon's Bakehouse, you guys, check it out. Disney Springs. And they have a really cool ambiance in there too. Actually, it's kind of like an old, there's like an old book, actually like an old library in there. And that's really kind of an interesting decor in there that they have. It's not a large venue. There's not a lot of people that can stand in there, but it's very organized, and, you know, people are separated by railing and stuff like that. But there is a flame fire, real flame fire, that I won't tell you more about. I'll have you discover that, and some of the interesting different things that you see on the wall. So I don't want to spoil that for you. It was actually surprising for me to see the inside of the bakehouse, because it's not what you would think would be a typical bakery. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. Hope you enjoyed this video and are having a wonderful day. I'm not sure if I will be on tomorrow. It's New Year's. So if I do not see you or talk to you before New Year's, I hope you guys have a wonderful and safe, happy New Year. And here's to a wonderful 2021. For now, goodbye. Take care. See you soon.